Hi there, Eagles Eye. My name is Dylan Ashcraft, and I'm here today with Milo Dominguez, this year's Mr. Norristown. How you doing, man?
Doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. It was a great night last night.
Yeah, it was.
Well, Thursday, March 10th, for this, because it's airing tomorrow. But, so, what's it like to be Mr. Norristown?
Well, I mean, today I'm just walking through the halls and everyone's just saying, "Congratulations, man!" And a few steps back, people are saying, "Who's that? Why is he wearing a crown?"
Yeah.
And then you just hear someone say, "That's Mr. Norristown." It's just like,
It's surreal, like, that experience, right?
It's real, yeah, and it's still like settling in, you know.
What was your reaction when you first won? I know personally because I was standing right next to you. Like I grabbed you and I shook you.
Right. I didn't believe it. Like I couldn't feel I couldn't feel anyone at all. But it was just I was surprised. I mean, I had some tough competition. It was tough.
All right, now tell me what that last walk down the catwalk you took with the crown on your head finally, the crowd chanting for you and clapping. Tell me about that. What was going through your mind? Like what was like how?
I don't even remember doing that actually. Everything was just I don't know what was going through my head. But I walked down there, light was right in my face. I couldn't see anyone in the crowd, and it was just felt really good.
All right, man. We're all happy for you. Like you worked hard. You deserved
Thank you.
it. Now, speaking of working hard, tell me about that talent you did because that was real.
All right, so I danced, and I've been dancing for 2 years now with the group Ballet Folclorico Yarezzi. And what we do is basically a style of tap. It's like Mexican tap dance. My dances from last night, I incorporated 3 different states from Mexico because each state in Mexico has their own type of dance. So I chose my 3 favorite, which is Jalisco, Veracruz, and Nayarit states.
Yeah.
And Nayarit is the one with the machetes. I think that was the crowd's favorite.
Oh yeah.
La Bamba, that's Veracruz, that's the one with the bow. And then with the big flurry dresses, that's Jalisco.
Okay. I know the machete was because during week practices and rehearsals, like I would see you do it, but like with everybody else and standing off to the side on the curtain watching you, it was awesome.
Yeah.
How long did you have to practice that for? Especially the machete part, because there has to be some kind of danger involved with it.
Right, and that was the problem when we first started doing it. In my school, it was kind of just like you can't cut yourself. I cut myself a bunch of times.
Whoa, really?
A bunch of times, and they're not sharp. They're not sharp at all. But you know, it's still metal. It's still like hard, and if you hit yourself, you're bound to cut yourself. But it took a lot of practice. We've been doing it for a year now, and I just thought it was a great idea to bring it up on stage, show my town what I do.
Okay, so. With the talent, right? And in the process of deciding like what you wanted to do for Mr. Norristown, like when you had set on the idea that you were going to do it, were you immediately like, I want to do this dancing stuff, or did you have other ideas you were playing around with?
I knew that I had to do that kind of dance. It just shows my culture. I wanted to show that my school, like what I'm made of, like that, and that's essentially what it is. Like that's my culture, and I have to represent it here.
Okay, so and again with the talent, so how many people did you have in it, and did you choreograph it yourself, or did your teachers do it?
My teachers did it all for me. I mean, I actually like told him like what I wanted, how I wanted it, and he just put it together. But he definitely made me do all the like choices. He made me make the decisions of what I wanted in the dance.
Okay, and how many people were in it?
There was eight other dancers and then me.
Okay. Now taking a break from the talent, so obviously Mr. Norristown has 3 other components, well,
Right.
4 technically,
Right.
but the casual or the outfits. Just talk me through all of them. Start with your formal wear.
Okay, so my formal wear, I walked in the men's warehouse, and the lady, she just asked me, "What color do you want?" And I said, "Anything pastel." And she was like, "I know exactly what we need for you."
Okay.
And so she just chose like a teal pastel kind of color, and she's like, "This goes great with your skin tone." And I was like, "Throw it on me, bring it."
Now, I think personally the more interesting part of the formal wear, because we all went to men's warehouse, but your escort.
My escort.
I know who your escort was. But, would you like to tell everybody who?
Okay,
You
so
stole the
the
shark
one
from?
under the shark costume was Drew Baltris. He is an alumni from Norristown. He came here last year. He now goes to the University of Pennsylvania.
He was in last year's competition, wasn't he?
He was, yeah. He was in last year's competition. It was kind of a last-minute thing. My escorts couldn't show up, so I just asked him, and he was more than happy to do it for me.
Okay, now tell me about your casual wear.
My casual wear, it was Vineyard Vines, surprise, surprise. I just I went to the store. I had to get one of the whale hats, and luckily, when I went, they had one more left in stock, so I had to take it. And it's just destined for me to wear it that
Now that's
night.
that's an interesting prop because it's different, right?
Right.
How much did you have to pay for that? Like, because that's not something you don't really see someone walking around with. Like, did you
Right.
have to like?
Well, it was a promotion.
Okay.
A month ago, you had to spend $50 to get one of the hats. I missed the promotion, but I went in like 2 weeks later, and I asked them, "You guys must have like at least some hats back there, right? Still?" And she went and checked, and there was one left, and she said, "You're in luck. You can take it." Because I had already like bought these pants there.
Yeah.
So she was like, "Here you go, man."
All right, man. How about your swimwear?
My swimwear, I kind of went for the yacht kind of look, like fresh off the yacht.
Yeah.
I had my little Sperry's with me. I had these pants, they were rolled all the way up. These are seersuckers. And then I had a pink button up, just opened up. And I lathered myself in Vaseline to make me look ripped because I'm not ripped at all.
All right. So the final big question. If there's anybody else out of the competition that you would have wanted to win besides you, like that you would have came up to, who would that have been?
I'd have to go with John Maxey. John Maxey definitely deserved to win. He's wanted it for the longest. That's all he talks about.
Yeah.
That's all he talks about all the time. And I feel like if I didn't win, I would have really wanted John Maxey to win.
All right, Milo. Is there anything else you'd like to add, man?
Next year, for all you juniors, rising seniors, I really want to see Frank Wararu on that stage.
I want to see Frank
next
too.
year. Franco, please do Mr. Norristown.
Please. All right, ladies and gentlemen. First off, thank you, Milo, for being here. Congratulations on winning Mr. Norristown 2016.
Thank you, Dylan.
I'm Dylan Ashcraft here with Milo Dominguez talking about his crowning of being Mr. Norristown 2016. Back to you, Eagle's Eye.